Now, yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, do you see my screen?
Yeah, we see it.
Okay.
I hear you.
Okay, this talk is just to make an introduction of the next session 2 for the new tools and strategies for aquaculture farm managers. So it's going to be quite short, and hopefully we will just have more time that we have lost in the first session. So I'm going to explain you the process for arriving to these different tools. The methodological approach has been the following. We started by having a literature review. This literature review gave us cues on the different risk factors and critical points that have to be taken into consideration. And then we launched an expert consultation process in which we invited different experts to answer a series of questionnaires based on the literature review and our previous knowledge. And here you have the nice picture of this expert consultation that we did at the beginning of the project in Barcelona. Some of the people that are connected today are here in this picture. Then we launched a series of epidemiological studies, either cross-sectional or longitudinal. An example of cross-sectional is what we have been done with Enteromyxum lei. It means that many different fish farms along the Mediterranean Sea were sampled at the same point, in our case, the harvest time, and all of them, we have a fixed picture what's going on. An example of longitudinal study is what we have done with Enterospora nucleophila, and you will hear today more about this result. It means that a small number of farms are sampled through all the process from the egg to the harvest sites. And finally, we perform also a cross-sectional study on different zoonotic elements in different fish species to check if at the harvest point the fish were infected or not. This has allowed us to elaborate tools for evaluating the economics of different ways of managing the fish farms, and this will be presented later on today. And also development on biosecurity, integrated pest management strategies, and voluntary control system for checking zoonotic elements. So the outputs of all this is what you're gonna have later on after my presentation. We had the risk factors evaluated, and you're gonna have 2 bits of these integrated pest management strategies, the example of Enteromyxum lei and the amoebic gill disease. You're gonna have the example, as I mentioned before, of Enterospora nucleophila of this longitudinal study. You're gonna have this bit of the economic model for Mediterranean fish species, for Enteromyxum lei, Sparicotyle chrysophy, and Ceratotoa astroides, and also more information about how we have handled the issue of zoonotic helminths. And finally, we are going to show you all this information has been gathered in the form of guides for the management and control of the parasites in the fish farms. We are going to have 4 guides, and you will hear a bit about these guides later on also. So this is all for my introduction. So as I tell you, very quick and short. So this gives the talk to the next one. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ariadna. That was very quick indeed. Just for people who just joined us,